I'm all about having a team, as we all know. I don't like having one only player, okay? I'm playing with a basketball team. We ain't playing tennis with you, okay? We get there when you're a little more serious. I'm just saying, I like to have something to choose from because me personally, I am very picky. So, you know, you might start showing your true colors date 3
or not using the
when
right
things
grammar.
Are Pacific.
You gotta have
and
a
not
backup
specific. When things are Pacific and not specific. Okay, so you know, then you change it up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not gonna call.
Yeah, when you're not gonna when it's gonna call. So I mean, I'm just open to these different things because I just feel like I've seen a lot. No, I mean not like that, but I'm just open to more non-traditional methods rather than just waiting for it to come knocking on my door because I've been waiting and it hasn't been happening. And I feel like I'm getting older to a point where I do want to start thinking about future things, even though I am still young, but you know, I am approaching 30 soon and I kind of want to have a family.
You have a while.
28. I know. 24.
She's not even 25 yet.
Okay, but I'm a planner by nature. Shoot, that's my career. So I like things to be planned, which is why I probably like this fact of having some kind of structure to follow. I mean, I would love for this all to happen naturally. Y'all know I would just love for it to occur that way. But if for some reason it's not, and I just felt like this resonated with me when I was reading this, to really be like, wow, there are still other things to try. And I'm down for speed dating because I get to still meet and greet with more men than I probably meet in one good weekend. And it just gives me, you know, a frame of reference. It ain't like he got to be my boo. But it gives me the fact to date to see what I do like, what I don't like, form friendships with different guys. It's not to say he has to be my man, but it just gives me a frame of reference for the man that may be for me.
That's my thing. I need a bigger pool of options. I feel like now I just have no options. Like I get on the train, I see no one. I'm at work, I see no one. I would like to be in a relationship, but the next guy that comes along who's eligible, like, it's not to say that he's compatible with me to where we're going to end up being together, but I would like the option of being able to get to know somebody who is eligible and who does meet my standards so that I can see if I want to get to the next level with them. Right now, that just, it's not happening at all.
I'm just already, like, I have a headache from these last, we're on video number 4. Like, this whole conversation is just draining. The thought of having to sit here and plan, it's just too much that I don't even want to deal with. And here's my thing. I mean, yeah, I want to have I don't want to have a team, actually. I would rather just meet this one person that I just vibe with really well, see how it goes. If it don't work out, move on to the next, start over again with the next person. The whole team thing, I feel like it's just... If you have a team,
then you just don't waste the time of meeting the next
Exactly,
person.
but that's just a whole, like, if you build a team, that means you don't even have faith that the one person you did happen to like out of the full team is actually going to work. I just feel like...
a lot of times you build a team in the beginning, so it's before you
then
know
you knock them
who
off.
they are, right?
Well, when you have other players on the team, I'm pretty sure one of them was starting at one point.
You have a starting 5, but they're all... The thing is, like, you have...
This is so college.
The thing is, you have the starting 5, which are the ones who made it to have your interests. That, you know, you date, you hang out with, you know, y'all chill, kick it, get dinner, whatever it may be. Ultimately, from hanging out with those people, there's going to be someone or two that you gravitate to. And then from there, you know, it kind of grows into something else. And I don't see no problem with it because guys stay with a team. Regardless of what they say. They're not just saying,
how do we feel all day,
every day?
I don't like it. I mean...
So why should they be able to do it if we can't do it?
But,
why can't we have options?
Exactly. But at the end of the day, unless we have that conversation stating, I'm just seeing you dealing with me. But the fact is, you got that way because you became the star player out of that team of 5 or more. Right. Who knows where you came from, but you get to that point by being one of many. And that's how niggas do.
You can't be
so
with
we as women
like...
need to stop trying to just be monogamous with this one in the beginning stages. Okay?
In the
early beginning stages.
I'm not talking about like the first 6 months.
And I'm not talking about like fucking 5 or more at the same time.
Not.
I'm talking about just going on free dinners. Free dinner. Right. Okay? And if you don't pay on the first date, you don't get a second
People
one.
try to put up...
Isn't that one of those what is it called?
Oh, that is big for me because
that's your health and happiness?
It's not my health and happiness, but that's something I'm not willing to compromise on. The first date.
On what?
Paying on the first date.
Oh, yeah, I don't either.
You're not paying. You don't pay for the first date. That's
what if you broke? What if you're a starving artist?
You asking me out on a date?
We are in New York. There are many free things to do. There are parks. There are free activities. No, that is definitely not an excuse.
It is not an excuse because my dad, when I'm thinking of somebody, I'm thinking of, looking at my father and seeing how he provides and what he does. And my dad's always told me the things that guys need to do. And one of them is paying on the first day. Not to say you got to pay for every single little thing we do. I may graciously, out of the goodness of my heart, one day down the far line.
And not to say we have to go to Benihana or something like fancy, expensive.
We ain't going to the diner.
We can go somewhere that's nice.
We try to go to Benihana. We need to do another video on like all of our different personalities so you guys can figure out who this one is. Because y'all see, she's not doing that bougie. Well, I read the November issue of Essence and we blah blah blah. Now she out. Cause this nigga got a.
No, I'm just saying, like, that to me is a very big thing because you can't just be trying to take me out here and expecting me to pay my way. What is this here? You're trying to take me on a date. You're trying to court me.
But at the same time, you can't take me out and expect the F.
Oh no, we get that straight up. That's why you ain't coming to the house. You don't get to come in the house for a few times after I meet you because you know what I find is that after you start kicking it and having movie nights, it sets up that sexual atmosphere.
Exactly.
And you just can't get out of that because he gonna try to take it a step further every little time.
Right.
Then
he don't want to go nowhere.
Okay. Exactly. He doesn't want to take your ass out. Then you just become the
he wants to come over and chill all the time.
Get some. And that's not all I am. Okay.
Right.
Get it right. Get it tight. Boo boo.
Let's hang out. Let's chill. Let's watch a movie.
Yeah. That watching movie shit gets you because you know it's gonna be dark.
Right.
You know it's gonna be
trying to watch.
I don't got no couch in my room and we don't got no TV in the living room. So we about to be laying in this bed watching a movie. He
then
might try a little something. Yeah.
Right.
Cuddling.
Then you start tickling.
And you know if it starts it ain't about to go. It's about to go down. And you just don't put yourself in that predicament. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid these kind of things happening, you just take it outside. Take it out. Take it out. That is my advice. Start getting
too lazy.
And when you wonder why he only called me when he's trying to get it in. Think about the first date. Think about the first date. Did you start in the bedroom or did you start at a nice candlelit dinner? That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, because I'll be starting it out at dinner. If you ain't trying to,
and when the dates are not planned, when it's like, oh, it's 9 o'clock at night. Oh, what are you doing the next couple hours? That is not how it works. I do not need to be an afterthought. Right.
You need to be hitting me up at 5 p.m. right when you get off work. Oh, baby, what you doing?
Right. That's or the day before. Like, let's plan that out. We're talking about plans. Let's plan a date out.
That's what I like. You plan. And can I say, my biggest pet peeve amongst not paying is lack of follow through. If you have no follow through and no follow up, you don't get nowhere in here. Okay, you don't get to date number 2. You don't go. You don't go nowhere. That is to me
consistency.
Yeah.
Oh, consistency is another big thing because your lack of consistency just makes you an inconsistent trifling.
Lack of consistency makes you inconsistent. I used to let guys. I must admit, I used to let this guy I used to talk to get away with that. But now that I'm older, there's no way. Once I see the text message start to get a little slow,
a little thin,
the phone calls. Oh, let's do something on Saturday. Saturday comes, you're nowhere to be found.
Oh, do we not just have an example of that?
Yeah.
I don't want to be putting people on blast, but I got a couple of personal references that go at this point. Okay, I'm putting my bed together at 11 p.m. and you talking about hanging out, talking about I hit you at 10 p.m. The hell you didn't, because I didn't get nothing from you, boo.
And you know who you are.
You know who you are. I'm going to send you the link, matter of fact.
What I was finna say is, though, my rule is the whole texting thing. I don't, if you haven't talked to me before 5 o'clock, don't text me at, 8 o'clock at night. Because, no. 10 o'clock, random
it's just
texts.
that simple, no.
What up? No. What the hell you mean is up? It's 10 p.m. on
Thursday. I'm not up, and you're not going to know if I'm up, because I'm not going to respond to the text.
Ever
in the morning when I get up, like, oh, I didn't see this, I was asleep. Never.
Early not going down like that.
So you'll know.
When she's all alone.
Right.
When she's all alone and...
Oh, God, here she goes, trying to get the high to the low.
But at the end of the day, it's just all about consistency.
Yeah.
Follow through.
Don't say you're going to do something and don't do it.
That's my biggest thing. And if you're unable to do so, let me know. Don't just let it wean off and think I'm going to forget, because no. I need to know that something is not going to happen. I don't want to assume because you haven't hit me by a certain time it's not going down. Because I may have blocked you off for a certain period of time and told the girls to go on ahead, y'all go out because I got plans of such and such. Because then I'm going to be mad that I missed a night of whatever, of fun and frolicking in the city, waiting on you. Like, that ain't hot. You feel me? Like, no.
It's not hot at all.
So, I mean, these are just a few things to consider. And women, when he hits you up at 10 p.m. all the time, all I'm saying is just think about your first date.
Moral of the story, respect yourself.
Respect yourself.
Don't let nobody in your house pass.
And
ain't nothing open past 10 o'clock.
But legs.
Or in the hospital. Open. Keep them closed.
Or the hospital.
Keep them closed.
Or the 24-hour day.
At the end of the day, ladies. Okay, y'all are too much for me. All I want to say is, all of you women out there, and even some of you men out there wondering how to bag a good one, pick up that November issue of Essence.
I'm not vouching for it at this point. I have to read some more articles.
Well, there's a great one that talks about the 50 things black men love about you.
Oh, I didn't even read that one.
You know what? We talk about how men
this is
are
a new video.
always...
Get us on the next video to hear the 50 black things.
Just breathe. We're always talking about how black men are gay or they're in jail or they love black women or they love white women. I mean, I love hearing about stuff like this because this says 50 things black men love about you. And it just details different quotes from different guys who love, they love women's curves or they love women's... They love our natural hair. They love our smile. They love that we understand their struggle. I love hearing about stuff like that because sometimes I feel as though the statistics are inflated to keep us down as African Americans, to make it seem as though we are much more destitute than we are. So, if you can,
pulling out those Howard words.
That's a whole nother conversation.
She gotta be smart.
We not racist. It's just
an inside joke because every time we say something, Kiana say, "Why?"
Because I'm dark skinned.
Yeah, usually. But anyway, yeah, y'all should pick this up. It's a good motivation.
It's a good read. Holler at us for more issues, social topics, funny things, cool things, video tutorials, anything you might want to know. Drop us a line. We'll holler back at you. You know, these are those Brooklyn girls in New York ready to make it big in the city. You dig? Be on the lookout for us. Toodles.